And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Carolina Panthers. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. Let's go. My life, 55. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. 32. 15.
Now a carry by the third-year man. This is Austin Eckler. Space to maneuver at the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Draw play, it's Eckler. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Check 50, check 50. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Hey, 15.
Check 24.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Check 52. Shift. Slam.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Being chased out left. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
Strong right. Hey, we got 3 down.
Hey, 57, color, 57.
On first down, Mahomes. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go!
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A little juke. Only 2 there on the dump off. It's third down. On third down, Wilson. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're
and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Check, Lucky.
They'll run it now with Juszczyk. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter. Now the fullback, Juszczyk. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. On third down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
Yellow. Go on, 80. 57. Correct.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the motion, watch the motion.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
To me, there's nothing like watching rookie effort in the NFL. So excited to be there. They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
Well, he proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a second year.
And an alley. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson to Michelle on the screen. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. Throwing again on second down. Wilson, and he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. There's Wilson to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Second quarter now. Titans in possession of the football. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And it is incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Austin Eckler, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Now McManus for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Let's go. Do it.
The Titans take over first and 10. At their own.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Titans, gain of 12. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Now a first down carry, it's Michelle. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brings up second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
He's crossing.
On second down, Michelle. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Titans on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. To throw is Wilson. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Steps away to his left. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Zach Ertz, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Well, defense are going to have to start doing something different because this guy's absolutely carving them up, especially down here in the red zone. He's been one of the top receiving tight ends here in the first half of the season.
Bryant's extra point up and good, and that'll make our score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for everyone possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Nick Perry able to record his 5th sack of the season. To throw, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And that's caught by Smith. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
43, 15.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes completes it to Hardman. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And able to work his way down to the 16. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Check out route, seam
6.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd.
180.
Mike, 54.
Easy.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Whip. Watch the whip. 61. Matchbox, right. Watch 50. 54. Mike's 54.
So don't attack.
Hey, watch this.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And that won't buy them much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Wilson. That's complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson trying for the tight end. Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. On the ground, it's Eckler. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calais Campbell on the stop. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
57 box track. 57 to Mike. Watch the run. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Perry in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. There goes a deep ball. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Andy Isabella was the intended target. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Now it's Wilson. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. Forced out to his... And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Jonathan Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal.
Hey, Ripley.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 2nd down now. Michel, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it winds us down to the end of the 3rd quarter. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. The Titans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And it's Michel once again. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And no, it's incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Calais Campbell has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. To try again after the sack. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can...
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Montez Sweat in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. On second down, Michelle. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. The Titans on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is third and 11. Now it's Wilson rolling to his right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got to...
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Calais Campbell in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble, too, as he scrambles for a first down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Austin Eckler with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Check 43.
On 1st and 10. It's Wilson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Sony Michel, but it'll be 2nd down. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
McManus's point after is good, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Jarkrisky Tart. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves,
well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Nick Perry. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Mahomes going to throw it here. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
3rd and 13.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Gets this one to use check. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Yellow, yellow. I'm the blue lady.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
They'll run here with Eckler. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. They'll roll him out right. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. The end result, 21 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith.
Incomplete. Harrison Smith on the cover.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
43, 43, 15.
Mahomes going to throw. And it's caught. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Panthers, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.